You gain the ability to stop time. After stopping time, what's the first thing you're going to do? Stop time when I have an argument so I can think of a good rebuttal. Try unstopping time and hoping I can catch up on sleep, smiley face, edit. Whoa, didn't expect my comment to get this big. Well, to elaborate, I just want to get all the sleep that I missed out on over the years. Lost sleep from work, being a parent, stress, depression, health, video games, etc. Sleep uninterrupted. Admire the peacefulness of this eternal museum of life that I have created. Stop shotgun pellets to prove the power of my stand. Start it back up just to make sure I can. Then I'll stop it again to make sure I can still do that. Then I'll panic thinking I stopped it too soon after restarting it and restart it again. Feeling relieved and a little silly, I stop it again. This goes on for several hours at least. I'm a vet neurosurgeon. All I can think of is the freaking amazing surgery I could do if I didn't have to worry about bleeding or anesthesia problems. Like I could pop a brain tumor out, make sure everything was neat and pretty and close up in an instant. What'll happen then? You all know the real answer. Pervert on frozen people. Walk down the road outside my house dropping people's trousers, then go back to my lounge to watch reactions out the window. Walk around seeing what happens when I move stuff. If I throw a ball, does it completely freeze the moment it leaves the hand, or does it still move normally? Then I would just move every small object I can, causing general minor mayhem. Breathe. Jack off infinitely, no time consequences. Raid Area 51 alone. Get white robe, stop time, walk to church, sit on altar, unfreeze it's been a while, ma bitches. I've seen porn like this once. I'm gonna be honest, probably strip people I like naked. Use it to rearrange decks of cards favorably to my advantage in casinos. Road roller DAA. Finally have time to beat Witcher. To be honest, I'd just use the time to study for my upcoming exam. Start walking around town to stop an ongoing crime, not so ongoing. I'd probably be a huge perv, not gonna lie. Walk around naked. Ask my friend to shoot me, stop time, catch the bullet, and resume time. Cheat on tests, sleep. I could sleep whenever I want and the people would think I never sleep, reach in places I need to go and whatever else I could think. Probably figure out how I can restart time. I don't wanna be stuck in time like every movie about time. Kill some Japanese high schooler, his old man Egyptian friend, French friend, Japanese friend, and a dog. Go write a love letter to my crush. Then rob a cash till. And then steal loads of junk food. I move someone somewhere to confuse them. Nothing, time has stopped, I can't move. Show off to my JoJo friends. Screams ye weirdo. Oh, one other use on a daily basis just after lunch. 1. Stop time. 2. Walk into my boss's office, his door is often closed. 3. Profusely fart. 4. Leave office, closed door again. 5. Start time again. I would make some serious experiments before starting to do childish things. And if I had a telescope, stare at stars for hours. I would hide in Egypt. Muda 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 muda. In school, remove everyone's clothing. I would not use this power very often. I'd be afraid of being 30 years old on paper but looking 40 or 50. But TBH, I'd probably just use it to go running since I don't like having to worry about cars. Once I saw this guy get absolutely obliterated by a car while I was on a run. Now I am terrified and I go out of my way to stay the fuck away from cars. Kind of hard though when you run 3 hours a day. Also, I'd not have to awake at 4 to do it, lol. Take a test. Stop time. Look up answer. Do test. Jack off to hot person in class. Sleep. Unstop time. Well, with time stop the second I do anything I'm technically moving at infinite velocity. So I become an infinite amount of pure energy and annihilate the universe. Wish I'd also gained the ability to restart it. Put out the fires. Destroy all the clocks. Try to kill Jotaro with the road roller. Think of snappy comebacks. Beat the shit out of some edgy kid. Probably look at boobs. Let's be honest, tie the shoelaces of that one annoying person everyone knows and give them a little nudge. Flee the crime scene. Do my homework and chores because I won't hear my annoying family arguing over stupid crap, and then rob my local dollar store, then proceed to steal all the food there. Now I'm not poor anymore, LMAO losers. Run around town pulling everyone's pants down. I would become a fucking anarchy god. Here's how. Step 1, I would learn everything. Assuming internet doesn't work because the electricity is frozen with time, I would read and memorize every book. I would also document the nature and laws of time being frozen. Let's assume anything inanimate I directly touch becomes unfrozen: clothes, doors, air, etc., not people. Step 2, get the media after me. I would do this by auditioning for AGT. I would use my various skills to work my way up the chain until the final round. While waiting between auditions I would cause minor havoc, like unexplainable things disappearing. In the final round I pretend I'm going to be performing singing. I sing horribly and midway I stop abruptly and cut the music. This is an act, and I am the judge. Asterisk lights cut and all doors lock. Security are placed elsewhere. All cameras are forced on me with a spotlight asterisk. So tell me, Earth, can you win the golden buzzer? I make a golden star button appear in my hand, or will you become another victim? You have 1 year. I freeze time and watch as everything unfolds on TV. Everyone freaks out. Some say it's the end of times, others say it's all a hoax. Regardless, I'm not a top story yet. So I wait until a prime minister gives a speech. I appear in the background behind the important figure for long enough to be noticed, but disappear before security catches me. I leave behind a golden star sticker where I was standing. Step 3, I wait 6 months. Every time there are doubts, I break the left arm of someone and put a golden star sticker on it. The left arm is meant to throw people off. As time goes on towards the 6-month mark, the arm breakings become less frequent and people slowly calm down. But on the 6-month mark, I kill another higher power and leave a golden star sticker on their head. Step 4, I wait until the day before the 1-year mark. Other than the occasional left arm break, I stop all activity. The day before the 1-year mark I watch as people become scared. Then, at exactly 4 p.m., I kill all of the world leaders. Prime ministers, the Pope, etc. Everyone wonders what worse I will do on the next day. Step 5, the day of the 1-year mark. Countries are in defensive position. Media is in hysterics. Civilians are unable to remain calm. 4 p.m. approaches and I hack every computer so everyone is watching me as I stand on the White House's roof and speak, holding a golden star button. Well, hello again, Earth. It's been a year and I have finally made my decision about your planet. Asterisk pause for a good 10 seconds while smiling maniacally and hovering over the button. Suddenly I press it asterisk you've won a prize. Meet your new leader. I then disappear and the White House is covered in golden star stickers. I wait for another week and kill anyone who tries to enter a prime minister position. Step 6, 1 week later I bring about the next major step in my plan. I collect the world's smartest people and force them to work for me. Of course, I give them astounding living conditions and make them feel more inclined to work. I have them create immortality. After I gain immortality I kill the scientists. Step 7, wait. I wait for everyone to mostly forget me. To the point where some are uncertain of my existence. Many years. I still make sure there's no global destruction or mass death, but overall I stay hidden. Step 8, The reveal. I claim to be a goddess wanting to help humans. After showing people all the good I can do, I make it so they worship me. I have everyone advance space travel and invent ways for me to obtain godlike powers. I become a literal god that can create and destroy whatever whenever. But what about when I get tired of living? What if I want to die? Eternal sleep. All the sex. Well, if Japanese time stop porn is any indication. Give my wife a facial, but I would pause time and come about 20 times. From her perspective I would be a fire hose of cum. It would be glorious. Kill some Chostars. I would try to kill some edgy Japanese dolphin nerd and his cross-dressing grandpa, and donut a MILF hunter. Fuck my crush of course. Sleep. Tit fuck my wife's sister. Kill an edgy 17-year-old buff guy and his grandfather and become a boyfriend of a black priest. Scream za wordao. Put my D somewhere nice. As a parent, sleep. Smirking face. I call on the world. Play video games. Sounds lame, but I've got a lot of video games in my backlog and with time stopped I'd finally have the time to start playing them. If I'd stop time, I'd go around and find myself a girlfriend, put a note in her hand with my number, go back to where I was. Wait for the phone call. Clean my room. Then I unstop the time and have plus 5 hours to paint. If I was in an exam hall I would go round desks and look at what answers people's got. Make donuts. Kill some Jostars. Raid for everything I want. Doritos, cake, Pusheen plus highs, money for when I unfreeze it. I would most likely either put a Frenchman going upstairs back down those stairs, throw some knives at some Joestars, or fight a David Bowie wannabe that can blow things up. Play video games because my mom won't FBI in my room like usually. I bet a bunch of people are gonna say clap their crush's cheeks. Destroy the Joestar bloodline. Scream really loud, then sleep. After that, I don't know. Procrastinate. All the things. Go to a bar, stop time then top off everybody's drink. Start time again and repeat at random intervals. Train for 2 years to face the coming threat of a serial killer android from the future and also surpass the commoner arch-rival that has undermined my royal pride. Cheat on exams and anytime I need to fart I go behind someone. Probably die after hitting a wall at about the speed of Earth's rotation. Read all the books in the world. Roll a d4 to see how many rounds time is stopped for. Remember not to touch my parents or I could shatter the fabric of space and time. Poke someone on the cheek. That might be going too far though. Take a nap. Take a nap. Save the cheerleader. Is this just a freeze on time? Like you do it at 11:55 and it just stays there? Or does everything freeze along with it? Those circumstances make my answer different. Back to sleep. Sleep. Actually have some good sleep. Also, when time is stopped, if you interact with anything it will break, because it's happening infinitely fast. But that also means that the second I move I evaporate into nothingness. But let's say that I can only stop their time, not mine, and I am also invulnerable while time is stopped. In that case, if I push something without breaking it, I can send anything back in time to the start of the universe. Remember, infinitely fast means it's going infinitely faster than light. If this kind of stop isn't really a stop, it just gets faster times 1/c, that means I am actually moving at the speed of light, which would have the same stopping time effect, but it's much cooler. I would create a reactor, which works by me throwing stuff into it at the speed of light. Every atom that I throw into it will be converted into its mass times the speed of light squared amount of light. This would solve the energy crisis. I will become the richest person who ever lived, and take over the world. Anyone who tries to kill me will be evaporated immediately. Once I rule the world, I will build an army of soldiers carrying the guns of lightning. I will become God. I will be worshipped as the savior of this universe, I will be everything. Nothing can stop me, I will rule the galaxy, the universe. And then, I could get some actually good sleep. Zie Werado, Toki wo Tamare. Pet and cuddle my dogs so I get more time with them. Die due to oxygen also being frozen and being unable to reach my lungs. Destroy the Joestar bloodline and then ascend to heaven. I don't have the ability to start time again, I've destroyed the entirety of the universe. I'm what they call a double Thanos. Suffocate as air molecules don't move. Rob a bank and kill some people. Wonder why I can't see because photons are no longer moving. See if I can do it more than once. Then rid the world of all people in a position of power that are destroying our world instead of improving it. Or maybe just a few of the biggest offenders, and leave warnings for the rest. Leave a note on their pillow, your colleague Bob woke up without limbs today, change your ways, make the world a better place, or the next visit won't be a note. That would require a lot of commitment and research. Might need to start a team, build a headquarters and such. Easily funded by all the money from the bank vaults you could just stroll into. Take a goddamn nap. Always get to work on time. Smiley face, nothing. I wouldn't. I've watched too many episodes of The Twilight Zone to know it never ends well. Change increasingly more significant parts of my appearance until I get a genuine triple take, then switch places with someone else and walk away. Sleep and binge watch some shows and after 3 months so I get a good break from work restart time. Stop time, go to the store get nice things and leave. Do the thing in anime with swords to people I don't like then just give the weapon to someone else as they watch in horror when I unfreeze time. Enjoy some peace and quiet. Spend 6 months working out, catching up on reading papers, learning something new, continue my language studies and then resume the weekend. Sleep or write. Rob the bank. Think of snappy comebacks. Take a fast car on a long drive. Punch a celebrity in the face. Some people in Japan made instructional videos on exactly this sort of situation. Study for my damn exams. Jerk off. Start working on my homework and use the time gap to not waste any of my free time. Rob everybody. Unstop time. Enjoy the peace and quiet. I would steal some shit and pull people's pants down. Murder. Make predictable JoJo memes. Robbing a bank, eating everything in McDonald's and then I will go and take a swim. Cheat my exams, obs. Go to the closest electronics shop and grab everything expensive, for free. Can I stop time on myself? Throw a road roller. Shit my pants. Take at least one step. Asphyxiate. I'd rob a fucking bank. Punch some people. Put the world's leaders in the same room as their rivals with weapons and make them fight their own wars Hunger Games style. Do my assignment while the teacher is collecting it. Get more sleep. Go around and destroy everybody's evil vices without their consent. I'd kidnap all the politicians I could find worldwide, and drop them off on Pitcairn Island, and use my magic powers to sink any approaching ship. Sleep in. Drop a steamroller on somebody. Taking a nap. Fuck with everything. Muta. I would do good like giving people in need and probably somehow make Aaron Rodgers fumble. I'm a Bears fan, nothing against Pax fans, and stop crimes. Take my grandpa's car and drive around a city for a while. Change my results in my college records. I'd make Palutina Mains disappear from this world. Rob a bank, make people pick their noses, catch up on anime, the usual. Get out of trouble with Belding and go find Kelly Kapowski. Perhaps eliminate the Joestar bloodline. I love photography, so I would probably take loads of high residential pictures. Like freeze time in the right moment to capture the light bulb coming on when I open the fridge. Super fast objects, stuff like that. Try a lot of impossible experiments to see what happens and capture it with a good quality camera. Make my own time-stop porn and rule the Japanese adult video industry. Sort my head out. Throwing steak knives. Steal some mechanical pencils. Die of suffocation as the air molecules would be frozen too and I would be unable to breathe them. Steal money and divide it up, TP the poor. I'm going to be fucking time-stop Santa. Realize that since air can no longer move, I won't be able to breathe. Go to the mall and take everything that I need, video games, gift cards, Nerf guns, money, books. At work, I find everyone who wears glasses and swap them with someone else's glasses. Then I restart time and watch the chaos unfold. Try to figure out how much I could interact with the world still. Are all things stop/stuck, or can I move things around, open doors, drive a car, etc.? Make a JoJo pun on Reddit for 10 karma. Sleep for as long as I want. Next I would probably travel across states to see my BF. Take a nap. Entering a zoo and cuddle with a tiger. Kill all of the Joestars. Gaming and anime. Borrow every dog. Finally finish my syllabus so I can crack the exams I have been preparing for the past 4 years and get the job I have always wanted. Catch up on laundry. Cry my heart out, especially that there are a lot of things I left unsaid to avoid further conflict even at my own expense. I always think it's better this way. Pull out my trousers. The rest is possible without it. Chores. Yeah baby. As long as the following apply. Time can be restarted and stopped at will and instantly. The length time can be stopped has no limit. I will not age when time is stopped even though time continues for me. An alternative to this is that I age at 1,000th of the amount I would when normal time flows. Things can be unstopped from time as long as I will it and have physical contact with that object and/or person/creature. I will not require food or drink while time is stopped. I will also be able to breathe normally and see normally. The time stop feature works throughout the universe. With those in place I will just save who I can, fix what I can, do the chores I need to and find justice for those that need it. Good and bad. Oh, and make my dream house somewhere. First I'd have to test it out, stop and resume a couple of times, go and look around, see how I can interact with ZA Weirdo during stop time. It'd probably be very different. Nothing, ever again. Kick the people I hate the most in the crotch or stomach and watch. Try to unstop it. Sleep and game. Sleep. When I worked nights at a college dorm, a student decided he could stop time. He gave me and some police officers a demonstration. He proceeded to stop time and walk around us before returning to where he started. Unfortunately he could only stop time for himself, so we didn't notice this extraordinary ability. Then he got arrested. P.S. He got the help he needed and returned a month later. Take a POO. Go find a road roller. Relax. Strip. Myself first. Then all the PPL I love, sexually of course. They are across countries, so it'd be great if I could pause and resume multiple times, cause I ain't paying for that flight now either. Oh god. Getting a lady boner just thinking about it? You know, I'm thinking I would touch boobies, but I don't know if I'd be able to bring myself to do it. Clean my house. Normally my wife and kids have made a mess before I'm even done. Having 5 minutes to enjoy it before it's torn back to shreds would be amazing. Wait for my brother to come up the stairs, then when he's halfway put him back at the bottom. Steal a copy of the answer sheet to whatever test I'm taking. Take a nap. I go to the library and study, eventually get PhDs. I also study about every other career, and learn the guitar, violin, etc. I go fluent in every language and go visit other countries, especially ones that might not be around. Then I go to my friends/family and take pictures in the silly positions they were in when I froze time. I take a moment to chill, and go to visit my previous home for the memories. Suck a dick. Take a friggin' nap. I'm so damn tired and there's not enough hours in the day. Take a nap. Become a serial killer. Prank a Frenchman by moving him down a few steps, and every time he tries to get up a few steps just move him back. I've daydreaming of this thought a lot, and the answer's easy. Every time a major exam or deadline is approaching, I would stop time to review everything I have to with no time restrictions, definitely helpful in college. See what secrets the government is hiding. Are birds real? I would save cars from crashing and stop drunk drivers from getting in cars, then I would walk to my GF's house and restart time, then fuck her. Do the extra stage from Street Fighter in real life on some unsuspecting guy on the freeway. I was thinking finally catch up on laundry. For sure robbing a bank. Enjoy absolutely silence. Go to Area 51 and check it out from top to bottom, then probably eat a hot pretzel with cheese. Going to get wild with it? All the things. Since time is stopped, all the things I do will happen simultaneously. Ensuring that George Bush can't actually suck in time, and gets drilled in the face by that dude's shoes. Become the best assassin. Take a nice long nap, wake up, restart time, think of how much more shit you could get done. Pretty boring, just finish my backlog of work. After that the time continues and I can do whatever I want. I probably also would write down every conversation I like to have with people at that time and send it to them. Put hats on people. Sleep. Every time this question is asked on here, the answer will always be sleep. Rob shit and go perv on hot people I know. Put two random people together in a dirty position and watch their reactions. Frame people for shoplifting by putting stuff in their pockets. Start it up again, you know, just to check.